What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tech Reacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt Tech. We are doing the brand new Nightwish. I didn't want to waste any time. I just got done with work. I set up my laptop. I'm ready to go. I've kept off social media all day. I've largely stayed out of the Discord as well, so that I can come into this fresh. But this is it. So I have a little bit of a different perspective. All the music I've been listening to recently has been a lot of their older music. This is their most current. So I'm really interested to see how this turns out, because from my understanding, they have a new bass player. Marco is no longer with the band. And then I've only seen one video with Kai. So all this is still pretty new to me. Apparently this is from an album that is part of a trilogy. I haven't gotten to any of that yet. So for me, this is just going to be about the music, really. I don't know anything about the storyline, but I'm really excited, guys, to get into this and see what kind of stuff they're putting out today now. Before we do, head over to that Discord that I was telling you about, where we are hanging out there, having a really good time. And then support the channel if you can. But here we go, guys. Without further ado, this is the new Nightwish song, Perfume of the Timeless. Here we go. Tribal. So far, it's just music. You know, it's just music, symphony. That's interesting. I like that take on you are the dream of you are the dream. Something about like, you're the realized dream of your previous ancestors. That's interesting, right? Because we all try to make a life better for our children and grandchildren than what we've had. And yeah, I mean, if you think about, you know, thousands of years back, like where I've come from, you know, what was on the minds of my ancestors thousands of years ago, you know, what was the world that they were trying to create? I've never done any sort of ancestry thing to see like how far back I can find ancestors. I've never done that before. I'd be interested. And now we're deep. Like we're in the deep, because it shows. I think it's called an anglerfish with the little light on it. We are deep in the still unexplored depths of the ocean, where all these, you know, creatures that we're still finding, all these species that we're still finding are down there. So this is epic so far. I don't agree with that part, but that's okay. Is that real? There's no way that's real. Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, there's no way that's real. It's good computer work. Okay, so I have the lyrics pulled up. The chorus is, "We are their air, dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless. Last sighs on a deathbed. Time set for a curious ghost." I don't know what the curious ghost is, but if this is Tuomas's brainchild, the storytelling aspect is still really, really cool. It looks like this looks like The Origin of Species, I think, is probably the book that they're, which again, so this thing is like largely about evolution and survival of the fittest and all that stuff, but this isn't a debate stage. I have my own views which don't align with their view of evolution, but that's cool. The music is amazing. We still have 4 minutes, so I feel this is gonna get pretty epic. This guy diving, and where is this shot? It looks like he's on a beach, but he's still underwater. Is that an air pocket and he's just swimming upside down? This is crazy. they started in A. They started with A, which is interesting for a couple of reasons. You guys mentioned liking the theory aspect of some of my reactions. A is kind of what we refer to as a universal tone. Standard tuning is tuned to the wavelength where A equals 440 waves. It's kind of the easiest way to explain it. Hertz, 440 hertz. The reason that we use A is because A is kind of the more, it's a tone, and all of its harmonic qualities are found in nature, right? Generally, if you hear some sort of hum, whether it's from animals, whether it's from insects, even like lights emitting that noise, most of the time, if you were to find what pitch that is, so the next time that you're listening, if you're sitting out in your backyard and you hear, all the animals around you, bust out like a little piano app on your phone and just press the different keys of A. Push the different A's, high octave, low octave. Most of what you're hearing in all those universal, environmental sounds is an A. So they start with that, which, again, I don't think he does anything on accident. But now, during this little interlude, he's actually shifted down to G. So curious why of the shift to G here. Besides the fact that it just sounds cool. That's cool. What was that? You had like a piccolo xylophone little thing, and then it just goes straight into this driving double kick. Now I see the G. It's like A represented kind of the perfect, as close to perfection as possible, and then they're showing footage here about how we've kind of destroyed our worlds, and therefore the drop, because from A to G is actually a drop down, which I think he did on purpose. Is this the new bass player singing? They're doing a different chord progression for this chorus.
Perfume of the timeless, last sighs on a deathbed.
Are they saying like we're going backwards?
We are their air dust on their palm. We because of a million loves. With the perfume of the timeless last sighs of a million loves.
Wow, that was very interesting. I love the music video. Who is this guy that they got to film all this footage of him free diving, like no oxygen tank, free diving at these depths? Or is it all camera tricks to make it look like it was as deep as they wanted it to look? Man, that was very, very interesting. Cool. I mean, the only one small complaint I think I have is, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's my headphones, but these are really, really, really nice headphones. They're top notch. The enunciation of Floor's words, like unless I was reading along with the lyrics, I kind of had a hard time understanding her. Outside of that, as far as tweaking maybe her attack, maybe like post-production, the mix was fantastic, and it's actually very, even today, it sounds very true to what I've been listening to, which is from over 10 years ago. And so their sound sonically has remained very true to themselves, which I heavily appreciate, because they're not, I mean, yes, their sound's going to mature. I don't know, I probably prefer Marco's singing over this guy's singing, but at the same time, I haven't heard this new guy sing at the projection level that Marco can sing either. This was more of a soft, tender thing, so I don't want to compare both of them, but if I had to choose at this moment, I would choose Marco's vocals. That was a cool song, man. Now I'm really looking forward to the album, but if this is part of a trilogy, should I be listening to other albums before I listen to this new one coming out? Let me know in the comments. Jump in the Discord. I'll start a Nightwish channel over there, and we can kind of talk about all the lore and the stories and the concepts and all that type of stuff, because I'd like to be educated, because I have so much to get through with Nightwish that I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. This was super fun, guys. Thanks for being here with me, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Have a great day.